And if this brings for me the question of like, well, what happens afterwards? You know, I engage in this 6-week process.
Yeah.
And then what? You know, I've done courses before in my life and I get all this momentum, I get excited, and then bam, it's back to the status quo afterwards.
Right. Yeah. I think we've all experienced that kind of, I don't want this beautiful feeling to dissolve and I go back into the city or into my everyday life. I don't want to lose this. Back in the mundane. And first, I think it's really important to say that this is not, this is going to have a lot of peak experiences in it that I think are going to be really unforgettable. That said, we're also going to be weaving in and out of the mundane throughout those 6 weeks and penetrating the mundane, the ordinary. So I think there's that piece. And after the 6 weeks, this is an initiatory adventure. We know that initiations are just the beginning of another chapter of life. And so I don't want to leave any man hanging, like going through something and then saying, bye, good luck. So we have a whole community. We have a Master Heart program that we're all part of. That's an ongoing, deep support and learning. And we can tell you more about that, but we're set up and ready for men who go through this, who want more, who want to sustain and continue growing. We'll have that ready for you. As soon as this is over, we're starting a new chapter of that, and we'll integrate you and bring you into the community if you want. So that's possible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What better way to meet the mundane than through community? That's why I think community can be something that at least I've always longed for, but it's a hard sell because community isn't just built through just peak experiences over and over and over again. Community is showing up week after week. And I love that this work that we get to do over 6 weeks is just an appetizer, really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love that when we show up for each other every week. There's so many times where I'm like, I don't know if I got anything to say. I don't know if I don't want to be here. And then every fucking time I show up, something comes out of me. I feel more connected to myself. And I go back to having lunch with my family or back into the workday, and I feel so much more connected, so much more alive, present.
Yeah, I really appreciate how our community acts as a center of gravity for me. You know, if I'm floating off in my life in ways where I'm feeling disconnected or maybe not necessarily in my power or I'm not in touch with my heart, you know, the community has a way of pulling me back to that place where I really feel like I'm connected, where I'm really connected to others, but also first and foremost connected to myself. So, you know, at this point, you know, if you're watching this video, my sense is that you're probably tired of the quick fix solutions anyway, and have some kind of understanding that, you know, real change is the process of deliberate cultivation. It's cultivating things over time. It's a lifestyle of change. It's really small things that cumulatively add up over the course of time. And that's what community represents for me, at least.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a way of holding me accountable to the kind of man that I want to be. And so, you know, if you feel like you could benefit from being supported by other men holding you and viewing you as the man that you want to be, then, you know, this is a really special place to do that.
And I'm aware of the time, and I'm aware of how all of us have our limitations and our everyday challenges we have to go back to. But I want to leave you with, if you've watched all of these videos, all these questions, and you still have questions that are unanswered, please reach out to us. And we'll find a way that one of us gets back to you and dialogues with you and helps you figure out if this is the right thing for you at this stage, the right adventure.